What's up, pranksters? Welcome back. Welcome back to another prank video. And even though a lot of you guys are already out of quarantine, or in most cases lockdown is already over, so you don't necessarily have to be staying home all the time, some of you guys are still being cautious and staying home, and I know it can get boring. So in this video, I'm gonna be showing you guys 10 pranks that you guys can pull off at home on friends and family. These are just random pranks in no particular order. They're not themed like I would normally do like 10 shoe pranks. Well, these are just random pranks and very easy to pull off. But before I get started with those, you guys might have noticed the Xbox boxes that I have right here, right? I have this white one, which is the Xbox One S, and then I have this other black one, which is the Xbox One X. Now these are two different machines, and currently I own this one. I play with it a lot. Well, actually I own both because recently I upgraded to the Xbox One X, and I'm gonna open this one soon for my gaming setup. So pranksters, I wanna give away some of these to you guys. So here are the giveaways for this video. If this video gets 10,000 likes, I will be giving away an Xbox One S. If you don't have one, you want to have one because these are really fun and you can play all kinds of games. There's a lot of free games out there too in the Microsoft Store, so you want to get at least one of these. Now, if this video gets 20,000 likes, this much heavier, expensive Xbox One X will be up for grabs. And I'm going to give away this to somebody from the comments. So in order to participate, you don't really have to do much. You just gotta watch this video, like it, and then leave a cool comment below telling me which of these two you would rather get and why. I know a lot of you guys are gonna choose this one, and I don't blame you, I would too. But who knows, you might be a fan of this one because you prefer the color. Whatever you guys want, just leave a comment below, that's it. I just want to comment. Anyway guys, let's get pranking. Check it out. Check it out guys, here I have a can of party string. Now I got this at the dollar store and it's full. I haven't really used it, but even if it was empty, this could still work because we don't really need the party string that's inside. We basically just need to have this can to have a cap because the cap will play a vital part in this. We're also gonna need some confetti, which is what I have right here. Now the smaller the confetti, the better because obviously it'll make a bigger mess and it'll be harder to clean up. So I'm gonna open this confetti up and I'm gonna pour it inside the cap. Alright, that amount works for me guys. Now all we do is lay the cap down, and then with the can upside down, we're gonna pop it in just like you see right here. And that is it, the prank is set. So no kid would ever resist one of these. As soon as they see one, they'll wanna play with it. So guys, if they were to pop this open, this would happen. Yeah, a whole mess all over the place. And again, the smaller the confetti, the bigger the mess. Try it out. All right, we're in the bathroom, so let's see what's inside this cabinet right here. And yep, right where I left it, it's still there, this red plastic cup. Now we're gonna booby trap this so that it falls out of the cabinet when somebody opens it. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna flip this upside down like you see right here. Of course, we'll need some floss. We'll need about a foot long. It doesn't really have to be that long. So that's the amount that I will be using. And here's my piece. Now one end I will attach to the bottom of this cup. So I'll leave it as is, and then with a piece of tape, I'll hold it in place. Just like that. All right, the other end will be attached to this door right here, guys. But first, we're gonna fill this up with some water. As much as you want. That amount works for me. This will definitely make a huge mess. So I'm gonna put this back on the shelf, and notice that the floss is sticking out. Well, that's fine because we will be attaching it to this door. So try to close it as much as you can, and if possible, try to scoot it over to the edge so that you have more room to work with. And now guys, notice how the floss will run from the cup all the way down to the bottom of the door, and that's where we're gonna tape the other end of the floss, right there guys. So if you want, you can use clear tape, but I'm not. I'll stick to this tape. This is just a demonstration, so don't worry about it if it looks fishy. Somebody comes over, and even if they do spot the tape, they'll be like, what's this? They'll want to open this, and when they do that, this will happen. Look at the mirror. But yeah, that happens. And the best part is that all you have to do is fill this up with water and set this prank all over again. Simple as that. Again, place it back where it goes. shut it, and when somebody opens it, more mess. Here I have some scotch tape. These are common in every household. People use these for everything, including painting and making arts and crafts. But what happens if you were to tamper with this? Well, people would get upset, especially in the manner that we're gonna do it. So we're gonna take the tape and I'm gonna fold it back because otherwise it'll get stuck to my gloves. So I want a non-sticky part like this. So we're gonna take it, guys. We're gonna unroll it as much as we can because we're gonna tape this inside out. So basically undo it just as much as I'm doing right here and then wrap it around, but inside out. So now the sticky side will be on the surface, just like this, guys. It's definitely easier without gloves, but I gotta stay true to my style and wear my gloves in my videos. All right, that is perfect. And now I can remove the non-sticky part so that it's fully stuck there. And that's it, guys. Leave this on the table. And at first, when you look at it, it looks normal, right? It does not look like it's been tampered with. But when somebody grabs it, they'll grab it like this and look, they'll be like, what's going on? Why is this tape inside out? Well, in reality, it's just the surface, but it'll throw them off and it'll screw with their head. So you guys, you just gotta do that and you're set. Good as new. Got my glove. All right, here I have somebody's backpack. I grabbed it and I'm gonna tamper with it because that's what I do. I'm a prankster. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try to align all zippers. For example, this one right here has one big pocket in the front, which is a small compartment, and then the much larger one. And the much larger one has two zippers, which is understandable because it is a large compartment. Well, we're gonna align them all in the same direction. So they're all gonna be in the center like you see right here, guys. This one is actually half open because I want it to be in the center, right in the middle right here, guys. And we're gonna zip tie all zippers together. But before we do that, you might think that a pair of scissors would actually cut the zip tie, right? So if there's one pair of scissors available, grab them and we're gonna tape the end so nobody really gets hurt. So I got more tape here and I'm just gonna wrap this around it. Not only that, guys, but we also wanna keep them from using the scissors to free up their backpack. Okay, this amount works. So now we're gonna take the scissors, put them close to the zippers as the zip tie is gonna grab all of them in one little package. So 3 zippers and a pair of scissors. Let's secure those on. And that is it, guys. When your victim comes over and sees your backpack, you're gonna be like, oh man, I gotta undo this whole thing, but the only thing I could do it with is these scissors, but now they're also attached there. So yeah, it's definitely gonna frustrate them, guys. Right now, I'm gonna take you over to my window, and as you guys can see, I don't really have any curtains. I got cheap, and I just used this flannel blanket and stuck it up with some push pins. Nothing fancy here, but I want you guys to look at my blinds. See, if you have some blinds like these, you can definitely get away with messing with somebody and pretty much getting them really upset about how the blinds look. So here's what we're gonna do. You can adjust them however you want. And I'm just gonna flip some of these upside down so they don't match the rest of them. Just like that. It's definitely not something appealing, so whoever happens to walk by and sees this, which most likely will be one of your parents, they'll be like, who did this? Why are my blinds looking like trash? Well, you know, it's an easy fix, guys. They just gotta turn them over once more and that's it. But again, these are annoying. Nobody wants to put up with anything like this. But since we're pranksters, of course, we're gonna push people's buttons. But there it is, guys. But since we're pranksters, of course, we're gonna push people's buttons. But there it is, guys. You all know what this is, right, guys? This is a tape measure, and a lot of people use this for construction projects, work, whatever you need this for as far as measuring, this will help you out. And the best part is that this is retractable just by a press of a button. See? Comes back in. Well, we're gonna leave this just laying there on a table, on a busy table where you know everybody's gonna spot this. Now, normally when somebody comes and sees a tape measure open like this, they'll wanna put it back in because, you know, that's just instinct. Well, we're gonna make them think that this is broken. So we're gonna pull it out, and on the bottom, we're gonna put a piece of tape over it. Make sure it's not wider than the actual measuring tape. A small piece of clear tape will do. So it's a case of tape versus tape. Packaging tape versus a tape measure. So that's it. There's the tape. We're gonna place it back on the table. When somebody spots this and wants to put it back in, they won't be able to because of the tape underneath. If they're smart, they'll look underneath and see that there's tape there, and they'll just remove it, and it should easily go back in. At first though, it will make them think that this is broken. This right here is one of my mini shirts, guys. And as you guys can see, it's got my logo, it's got my face on it, and by the way, there's some merch for sale down below. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna use this shirt as an example. So with this shirt, I want to hang it up on the closet. And here's a cool way to frustrate someone if they, let's say that this is their shirt and they want to pick it out from the closet. Take a hanger, but it's got to be one of these hangers right here. Notice that it's made out of plastic, but the hook is metal, and on the tip of the hook, there's like a little loop right there, and we're gonna stick a zip tie right through it so that we can attach it to the pole inside the closet. So let's put the hanger on the shirt, and let's take this shirt over to the closet and zip tie this to the pole. So the closet is right here, guys. There's a metal pole, and here is the hanger with the zip tie. We're gonna place this over, and then we're gonna wrap the zip tie around the bottom of the hook. Let's tie it so it's very tight, and that's it. Look at that, guys. Next time somebody tries to pick out this hanger, it'll be impossible because of the way that the zip tie is wrapped around the hook and the pole. It's definitely hard. But really, guys, who pulls out a hanger when you can just do this and get the shirt off? Let's say that one of your family members is about to iron one of their shirts, right? But it's got so much lint on it, and they ask you, hey, can you go get me the lint roller? It's in the closet. And if your lint roller looks anything like this one, you can booby trap it and give them a little scare. Now this particular lint roller, guys, is your average lint roller. It's a good size, but what I like is the end. There's a little compartment there. It's not too big, but just the right size to actually fit a bottle cap in there. And that's what I'm gonna do, guys. But before I put it in, I'm actually gonna twist off the cap from this bottle, like you see right here, guys, and we're gonna mess with it. So let me set this aside for now. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a piece of floss, about a couple inches long, and one end we're gonna attach to the bottom of the cap, like you see right here, and I'll do that with some tape. And I'll be using this masking tape. All I need is a little piece like this right on the center. Okay, so now it's time to get a new glove. Didn't really want to get a new glove because these are hard to find right now. With the virus out there, everybody's wanting to have gloves, so these are definitely not easy to find. Anyway, now that we have one end of the floss on the cap, we're gonna take the other piece and we're gonna undo part of the bottom of this lint roller so that we can attach the piece of floss on it. Let's do that. Unroll it, stick a piece, but make sure you still have plenty to work with. Okay, that'll do. Wrap it. If the floss is white, even better, because red definitely stands out more and we don't want that. At this point, they're attached together. Now we're gonna fill up the cap with water. That amount will do. Here's the thing, if you do it on the spot, it's easier, but if you have to carry it, make sure to pour less. That way you don't spill it. So you're definitely gonna have to pick it up and then push it in there and then hold it. And now when you bring it to them, hold it from the bottom and then gently place it down. You're gonna have to be smart about this and really fast, but I'm sure you can get away with it, guys. So lay it down without your victim looking. The prank is set at this point. And yeah, what you want to do is leave it close to their shirt, because as soon as they grab the lint roller, they're gonna pull it towards the shirt, and then this will happen. See, as soon as they lift it, it'll get wet. Now initially they won't know what kind of liquid this is, but it'll definitely not look good. Look at that, it looks like it's stained. But no worries, because this is just water. So as soon as they get the iron going, it'll definitely clear it up, it'll dry it up, and it'll be good to go. Now let's turn our attention to this trash bin right here. And as you can see, there is trash there on top of the lid at least. So this is the glove that I threw away that ripped because of the tape. And this is the trash can, and there's trash in there. Basically it's just snacks and dust that I've collected with my vacuum. Anyway, this right here is the lid that we're gonna tamper with. It's a very simple basic lid. You can get these at Walmart. and they come in very handy. With the press of this right here, it opens. Awesome, right? Who doesn't like that? Simple stuff. Well, we're gonna close this up, and then we're gonna pop off the lid once more, like so. So locate where the opening happens. So I have to press here in order for this to open. Well, I'm gonna put a piece of tape over it so it doesn't open anymore. And I have my piece of tape handy right here, which I will lay down where it needs to go, like you see right here, guys. Let's tape it up. All right, perfect. Let's flip it over. And that is it, guys. When somebody wants to use this trash bin, and let's say they want to throw away a water bottle, they will try to press on it and nothing will happen. This is completely shut due to the fact that we got tape in it. So they're gonna kick it. It's definitely annoying. Seriously though, tape can become a prankster's best friend when it comes to setting up these booby traps. So up next, guys, let's say that it's one of your siblings' turn to take out the trash, and the trash bin is right here. It's not fully up there, it's not completely filled with trash, but that's okay. Let's say it was, and it was time for our sibling to take this trash out. Now if you notice, this trash bin has a plastic bag in there. It goes in and then it comes out and wraps around, as you can see right here. Well, we're gonna make it difficult on our victim, which will be our sibling, to take this off. And we'll be using tape for that, guys. So we're gonna take some tape and wrap it all around the edge so we attach the bag onto the trash bin. How annoying will this be when they try to pull it out, guys? The bag would most likely rip. So if you really want to mess with somebody, definitely try this out, guys. Makes doing chores that much more unbearable when somebody messes with them. And there you guys have it. 10 simple pranks that you guys can pull off at home on friends and family during quarantine or lockdown, if you're still on that. And even if you're not, you can still pull them off because nothing is really stopping you but yourself. Now guys, at the start of this video, I announced 2 giveaways. So here's the deal. If this video gets 10,000 likes, I will be giving away one of these. This is an Xbox One S. And if this video gets 20,000 likes, I will be giving away one of these Xbox One X's. Wow, sorry. And the winners will come from the comments. So leave a cool comment below and also like this video because we gotta reach those like goals. 10,000 likes, 20,000 likes. Let's go for it, guys. Thanks for stopping by. I will see you pranksters in my next video.